Good afternoon to the entire YouTube community. Today, I would like to speak about the slut shaming that goes on within the Asian, the Latin, the Arab, and the white community. This video is inspired by a YouTube short that I saw of a younger European guy interviewing two young white ladies at 3 in the morning. Now, typically, when we see these type of street party interviews going on, we typically see a lot of bimbos. We see a lot of drunken, idiotic female behavior. However, when this guy pulled these two white women to the side, they did not display these characteristics. Now, before I go on with this video, because I already know what the comments are going to say, this isn't a sipping video, and I am not trying to gain any traction from the white, Latin, or Arab females around America. Personally, you all, I want a sister. So this ain't got nothing. I'm not doing the bidding. I'm not trying to get y'all women, if that make any sense. I strictly notice the observation. So this white guy put these two beautiful white women to the side. You know, they were classy, you know, they were dressed nice, they wasn't showing off too much of anything, they were just regular women. You get what I'm saying? And he asked these women, would they rather, he was like, would you rather do this, or would you rather Trump deport all the black men out of America? And I initially thought they were going to say deport all the black men out of America, because they typically, they did not seem like the typical women that you see on TV that date black men. They weren't trashy. So I initially thought that they were going to say, oh, deport all the black men out of America. And they didn't choose that option. They chose the first option, right? And he was like, wait, so you don't want to deport all the black men out of America? And the two women were like, no. And the guy was like, why? And she goes, because I like black men. And the white guy goes, oh, so you like to go mud diving? And she goes, no, I'm just attracted to black men. And he sat there in silence and didn't have a rebuttal for it. And when I seen that video, you all, it opened up my eyes, and I finally understood why I get so much hatred in California from white, Latin, Asian, and Arab men. In California, you all, men are extremely catty. They act like women. And they strictly do that, you all, because they're jealous of the black penis. Now, before I go into this deep dive into this discussion, at the end of the day, to everybody watching this, and a woman to tell you this, it's not about the floating the boat. It's strictly about the motion in the ocean. Every woman knows this. All right. So this ain't got nothing. This ain't saying that black men are better in bed than anybody else. All right. This is strictly genetics. And I realized that white men, Arab men, Asian men, they shame their women into not being attracted to black men. Like, they shame them if they're attracted to black men. Because at the end of the day, let me explain something to you. You're going to like what you like. So if a white woman is attracted to a black man, then she's going to be attracted to a black man. That's just, you can't help what you're attracted to. It is what it is, you know. So people are attracted to people by scent. It's not even by looks per se. If a white woman is attracted to a white man, that's her preference. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just what she likes. However, in these communities, they shame the women for liking what they like because they're extremely threatened by black men because they don't want to compete with black men in the dating pool because white women like black men, and white women like white men. You get what I'm saying? So y'all, I'm making this video because in 2025, this is pretty much a message to all the men out here, man. It's 2025, and you should not be envious of a black man. You should not be envious of a black man, bro, because women gonna like who they like. You know what I'm saying? Women gonna like who they like, and you all cannot continue to gatekeep pussy because that's what you all do in a sense. You all gatekeep pussy, and it's extremely alarming the lengths that these other men will go to gatekeep pussy. Now, for anybody that thinks I'm like just making this up or this isn't a big deal, like a lot of people talk about the transatlantic slave trade, but people fail to forget about the Arab slave trade. It was 10 times more brutal than the transatlantic slave trade. The Arabs were so afraid that their women were going to procreate with the black men that they castrated the black slaves so they could not sleep with their women. And that's because the Arab women were so attracted to the slaves. Same thing with Benjamin Banneker, the guy that invented the peanut. Well, not invented the peanut, but he invented like 100 ways to do stuff with a peanut. He was adopted by a white family who had a white daughter. Now, I'm not saying that he slept with that white daughter or I don't know what happened, but at the end of the day, you all, Benjamin Banneker had such a high voice, or the guy, George Washington Carver. George Washington Carver invented all that peanut butter stuff, right? So George Washington Carver had a high-pitched voice, and he didn't talk because every time he spoke, people thought he was a homosexual. However, the legend has it that the reason why George Washington Carver's voice was so high pitched was because his parents castrated him because they were so afraid that he was going to procreate with their daughter. In 2025, you all, I can only speak from personal experience. I get so tired of the jealousy of these men from other races. I don't even talk to their women. I don't even look at their women, and they women still run in behind me, literally running behind me, grabbing my arms, grabbing my shoulders like I'm some type of celebrity. I'm just a regular person, you all. And they want to talk to me. They want to know where I'm from. They want to know what music I listen to. Like these women are generally interested in me because I'm a black man. I'm not stupid. I know it's because they like, man, they just like, oh, this is a black man. So they want to talk. And then, it's like, okay, well, if I gotta talk to you, I gotta talk to you, right? This really how I be playing it. If you're not a sister, it's like if I gotta talk, if you just gonna make me talk to you, I mean, how you can talk to me, right? So I'll start having just a regular conversation with these women, just as strictly like I'm having a conversation with you all on live or something. And then I see a bunch of guys in the corner pointing and hating. And it's like, man, it's annoying because what they doing is they literally just hating. It's penis envy, you all. And it don't be the brothers. It don't be the brothers hating. It be the other nationalities hating, and it's penis envy. They mad because they are literally, and it's really like they sexualize men of other colors, sexualize black men more. White men, Latin men, Asian men sexualize black men more than white women, Asian women, and Latin women and Arab women do, and it's completely disgusting. Like, dang, bro, like the woman just can't talk to me because she interested in me. Like, why do you think she want to talk to me? Because she think I got a big dick? Like, let's just call it a spade. Like, what if I don't got a big penis? You get what I'm saying? Like, what if I just got a normal size penis, bro? Like, what if she just like, what if she want to talk to me because like maybe I smell like cocoa butter? You get what I'm saying? Like, it be other stuff, But in 2000, and it's dangerous, you all. This is why I'm speaking about this because men, thousands of black men have been castrated due to the envy that these other nationalities have of the black man. Now, I'm saying all that to say this. So I'm gonna wrap this video up because I noticed when I'm ranting, I want to wrap the video up. To all my white, brown, yellow, and Arab sisters out here, Indian sisters out here, it's okay if you are attracted to a black man. It's okay. You're not a slut if you're attracted to a black man. And you should not let anybody make you feel like you are a slut if you are attracted to a black man. Now, check this out. If you are not attracted to a black man, you're not racist. All right? If you prefer white man, if you prefer Arab man, if you prefer Asian man, ain't nothing wrong with that. In 2025, I'm not gonna sit there and even and allow anybody to sit here and slut shame no woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit there because that's not right. It's not. And this is why women are so done with men. You are, and this is how I know. I'm gonna tell you, I know that these different nationalities slut shame these women. I had a conversation with a Latin woman, right? And this Latin woman appeared to be homosexual. You know, so I was having a conversation. She had a very nice name. So I was having a conversation with her because I liked her name. And then like 10 minutes into the conversation, it's like this homosexual woman is flirting with me. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, I thought I'm confused, Bab. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Because she's still pretty. She's a woman, right? She's still pretty. And then she gets to telling me how she has a child. And I'm like, wait, you got a child? You got this? But then I got to noticing, like, at first, like, you know, when I first ran into this woman, like, I got such a cold, shut down interaction. But as soon as I had a conversation with her, like, she started melting like butter, and she just really wanted to talk to me. Like, she was upset that I didn't ask for her number. You get what I'm saying? And it's like Latin men, Asian men, like, you all are doing it. You all might think y'all like doing a betterment to your community, but you're not. You're really just doing a disservice to your community. And what you're doing is you making them women resent you. You making your women resent you, and you pushing them into the hands of black men. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's I just noticed, and I'm just noticing this in California. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm noticing this in California, and it got to stop, you all. Like, the slut shaming has to stop, and the penis envy has to stop, because you can't help. A black man can't help being black. A yellow man can't help being yellow. A brown man can't help being brown, and a white man can't help being white. You know, and this is why racism exists. This is why colonialism exists. This is why oppression exists. It's because everybody is jealous and everybody is coveted over what someone else has. You get what I'm saying? And I was look, you all. I was at first. I'm like, white people need to deal with white people. Black people need to deal with black people. Look, at the end of the day, now I finally understand what Dale's saying. That's stupid. You gonna love who you gonna love. You gonna be attracted who you gonna be attracted to. So like, people gotta stop that. You know what I'm saying? People gotta stop that. So I'm making this video to say this because I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta grab some food and then drop another video. But I'm saying this to say this: white women should not be slut shamed. Asian women should not be slut shamed. You know, look up the definition of a slut. Look up the definition of a whore. And it's not the definition of a slut, and the definition of a whore is not a woman who's attracted to a black man. You get what I'm saying? So like, black men, to think about that too. I want all the black men to think about that. You know, they think about that. Just think about this. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.